Hey guys, welcome to my channel. I'm Janni Balaji and you're watching Beauty Bonkers. So this video is all gonna be about Maybelline lipsticks. I'm gonna be talking about all the different formulations of lipsticks from the brand Maybelline, and I don't own a lot of like all of Maybelline lipsticks and formulas, but I think I own most of it, and I just wanted to give you some information about each and every formulations, and I'm going to be swatching some popular colors from Maybelline. So without wasting much time, let's get started with today's video. Before which, if you haven't already subscribed to my channel yet, please take a moment and hit the red color subscribe button right underneath this video, and also hit the bell notification so that you get notified every single time I upload. Now let's get started. So guys, here's the reason why you should subscribe. I swatched like over 13 lipsticks, I guess, and my lips are like burning. It's just so bad, and that's exactly why I just put on a gloss instead of a lipstick, because it's not in a great condition right now. So yeah, that's the update regarding my lips, and if you notice that it looks weird, that's exactly why. Now I'm going to be talking about these lipsticks in chronological order, meaning I assume that these have been released in this particular order. So we're going to be talking about the first ever Maybelline lipstick that I purchased, or that I saw in the market. So it's gonna be these Maybelline Creamy Mattes and Maybelline Matte lipsticks. So let me talk about the matte ones first. I have two shades here. Both of these are popular shades, Nude Nuance and Touch of Spice. These colors are super popular because it looks really nice on dusky skin, dark skin, brown skin, but the formulation is like it doesn't stay as long as I want it to stay. These days I don't care too much about the staying power, but this doesn't stay at all on my lips, and I rarely reach for these lipsticks. I do have these lipsticks because I kind of feel like I might have to use it in some video, like show it to you guys, like in this video. So that's why I have it. I do not reach for these lipsticks that often. Now coming to the creamy matte, I have the shade called Clay Crush, which I did get recently, and I guess last year or something, and I used this with a brown lip liner. Now this one is like much more better in terms of formulation. It's much more comfortable and pigmented, and nonetheless these are like some affordable lipsticks. If you like the shade, you can pick it up. It's not too bad, but do not expect it to stay for really long time, and a bit of reapplication is necessary. This line has got to be my least favorite line from Maybelline, because they have come out with such amazing lipsticks, especially recently. So yeah, these are not the ones that I reach for the most, except for the shade Clay Crush. I kind of use this with a brown lip liner if I want some nude, pale nude color, because this is like super nude. It's like a flesh tone nude, and it'll look like concealer lips if I wear it on its own. So I pair it up with a brown lip liner and a gloss on top. It's gonna look great. So yeah, that was about the creamy matte, the bullet type lipsticks from Maybelline. Let's move on to the next most popular range from Maybelline, and this was launched like way back, and it was popular way back, and it's still popular. It's the Maybelline Superstay Matte Ink lipstick. I only have the shade Globetrotter, but I have swatched the coffee edition on my channel. If you're interested, you can go check it out. The reason why I'm not including the coffee edition in my video is because it's a limited edition. I don't think it's available in India anymore. In US it is available on amazon.com. So if you want to see swatches of the coffee edition, I recommend that you go to that particular video where I have like review swatches and everything about the coffee edition. You should definitely go and check it out if you're interested. This one is like the regular one, it's not the limited edition one or something, and Globetrotter is kind of a popular shade, I guess. This is a very orangey brown shade. It's like very warm. I generally tend to go for lipsticks, brown lipsticks that are neutral, not too cool, not too warm, not too cool like the MAC Over the Taupe shade. I think that's what it's called. Not too like warm like this also. I like a neutral brown shade. However, there's a specific time where I kind of want to use the shade when I'm wearing like a white dress that has like an orange floral print or something. This particular shade would look really good. Now coming to the formulation, which is the most important part, I guess. The formulation of this is, it's super pigmented, first of all. And this particular wand is that sort of a wand that is like, it has this hole in between. It's like this shaped wand. It holds a lot of product. If you have smaller lips like mine, if you do not have much surface area on your lips, then you might want to like brush off all the excess product from the wand before putting it on your lips, because it holds way too much product, okay? And it's pigmented, so you don't need a lot, or you don't need a second layer. So I recommend that you brush it off if you have like thin or small lips like mine. So yeah, that was about the packaging. But the formulation is like this pigmented, rich formulation. However, I wore this just to test it out for a day, and I felt that there's some sort of stickiness in this formula. I've heard many people talk about the stickiness. However, what bothers me is that the stickiness did not go away until after 2 hours. So that was my only problem with this. Other than that, it did feel a little bit heavy on the lips. I felt like I was wearing lipstick, and it wasn't like super lightweight formula. It is heavy on the lip. On the other hand, if I wanted to wear a lipstick, I don't care if it's a little bit uncomfortable and a little bit sticky, but I needed it to last for a really long time through like Indian meals, greasy meals, then this is the lipstick that I would go for, because I had like 2-3 meals on that day, and oh my god, the next day I forgot to like remove the lipstick, and the next day I could still see some lipstick on my lips. So that's how long lasting it was. So it's a very long lasting, stays put, doesn't budge kind of a formula. So I would use this on those occasions where I don't mind the slight discomfort, but I dig the long lasting aspect of it. I don't want my lipstick to move, and I cannot reapply it throughout the day. So that's when I would use this. This is like an okay formula for me. Not too bad or not too great like the internet hypes it up. Now let's talk about another Superstay line that was launched in a crayon form. This is the shade called Live on Edge or something, I guess. I'll put the shade names and all the details down below, but I think it's called Live on Edge. This I thought was a brownie pink shade when I got it, but it's not. It's like a straight up cool tone pink, which may not be that flattering on brown skin, but the catch is that if you kind of use a very light layer of this lipstick and if you wear it on those days where you do not want to wear makeup, it looks like, you know, you didn't really try hard and you naturally look that way, you know. That's the kind of effect that this gives. That's the sort of pink that this is. I wore it when I went for a walk as a stain, like very lightly, and just like I spread it out with my fingers. It looked like I naturally have that kind of a color on my lips. So that is such a nice effect that this gives. It also has a sharpener on the bottom, I guess. Yeah, it has a sharpener on the bottom, and this again is very long lasting. I guess the Superstay line is actually Superstay. It lasts very long. So this would actually get a thumbs up from my side. It's actually nice. I really like it, and I would use this again. Now let's talk about another popular shades from a popular line. This is the everything is from Maybelline. It's the slim lipstick sort of a line. It's called More Taupe. The shade is called More Taupe, and this is how the lipstick looks like. I'm not sure what the actual name of the range is. I'll put it on the screen somewhere, but yeah, this is how the lipstick looks like. It's a very thin sort of a lipstick. If you do not like the Maybelline creamy mattes or mattes, then just try this range. This one is also, is this Superstay? I'm not sure if this is Superstay, but This is a more comfortable, more long-lasting version of Creamy Matte. Okay, so this looks matte on the lips. Again, on those no makeup days, I love using this particular shade called More Taupe. It looks really natural on the lips. It sets matte completely. At the same time, it's comfortable, and also it's long lasting. It stayed for an entire day. It's not as long lasting as the Superstay liquid lipstick, but it's like it did stay throughout the day, and the way it faded like, you know, evenly from my lips. It did not leave like patches or anything. This faded away evenly. So that's something that I like about this particular lipstick. I really like this formula, and the shade is like amazing. Now let's talk about another lipstick formula. I swatched these on my YouTube channel. This is the Sensational Liquid Matte. This is not the Superstay line, it's the Sensational Liquid Matte line. Now Sensational line. So this one I swatched, and I believe that video has over 140k views. Now the colors are so good, especially these two shades. This is also called as Touch of Spice and Nude Nuance. The Nude Nuance is again like a gray tone, but it's a little bit different from the bullet lipstick. I have mentioned everything in that video. If you want a more detailed video on these lipsticks, you can check that video out. I have swatched like 5 colors. I actually don't have the other 3 with me right now. So yeah, the Nude Nuance, it's a little bit different from the bullet lipstick, but the color looks so beautiful. Same with Touch of Spice, a little bit different than the bullet lipstick, but such a very beautiful pink color. My only problem with these lipsticks, and the reason why I don't reach for these lipsticks a lot, not a lot, I never reach for these lipsticks, it's because it's a little bit too drying. It's so hard to get it off. It is very long lasting, that I must say. It's very long lasting, it's pigmented, it just goes on smoothly, it looks really matte. But I'm over that phase where I don't care about how comfortable the lipstick is, and I only care about how long lasting it is. I'm over that phase. I want it to be a little bit more, you know, manageable. Like even this is a little bit uncomfortable, a little bit, you know, heavy on the lips, but it's not like drying. This one just sucks the life out of my lips, and it just is so hard to get it off. So that's exactly why I don't reach for these lipsticks anymore. And yeah, you kind of feel it on your lips. You feel like there's some cement on your lips. So I think if you're looking for a more long-lasting type of a liquid lipstick which has like a matte finish, this is a better option than this. But if you actually like these colors, and if you do not care if it's a little bit uncomfortable, then you can go for this if you actually like the colors, because the colors are really good. I haven't seen these types of these two, especially Nude Nuance and A Touch of Spice. I haven't seen these types of colors in any other range. I guess online I don't own all the colors from all the ranges, so it's like okay. I don't think I'll ever use this again, and I might declutter this. Now let's talk about a range that's actually on my lips. I have the lifter glosses right here. I think I have done like a shorts video on this particular shade called Stone, which I actually have on my lips right now. Oh my god, these glosses are so good. It's like some high-end gloss. It smells so great, and I love the glossiness of this. I love this shade so much, and I love the formula so much that I went ahead and got the shade called Topaz. This is a little bit more glittery. Sorry. This is a little bit more glittery. This is like a nude pink shade. It doesn't have shimmer or anything. This does have a little bit, tiny bit of shimmer. Nonetheless, both of them look good. This is my favorite. Stone is actually my favorite shade. This, on top of that Clay Crush shade, like I wear a brown lip liner, a pastel nude color like Clay Crush or Milani's, you know, the floral whatever lipstick. There's like a very pale shade that I spoke about in my review video, that or the Clay Crush, and I top it off with this particular gloss. It looks so good. It looks very plump, very juicy. My lips look like really nice, and you know, a little bit bigger than they are. So that's the kind of effect that this gives me. This looks nice on its own also. I'm wearing it alone, like you can see it looks very glossy, and it's not sticky. It's not a sticky gloss. It's very comfortable and nourishing on the lips. I really like this formula. If you're looking for a gloss, affordable gloss, this is like $9 here, $9 or $10. In India, I believe it's 600. I'm not too sure. It's a great buy. So this is so good. It's such a hit for me, and I use this all the time. I use it a lot. I literally saved the best for the last, and even if you look at, you know, the chronological order of when these came out, these are the most recent launch by Maybelline. It's the and I lipsticks. It's again the Superstay line, and this is how the packaging looks like. It's so attractive, right? The packaging, not just the packaging, the formula, the pigmentation, everything is like super attractive, and it's super good. I actually have a review on these lipsticks. However, I've swatched only 2 shades in that. I went ahead and got another nude shade called Punchy when they launched the nudes collection. So I think in India they haven't launched the nudes collection, but they do have the shade Moody and Lippy, I guess. But I've swatched 2 of these shades in another video. You can go and check that out. Coming to the formulation, this is a very lightweight, pigmented, it goes on smoothly, that kind of a formula, and it looks glossy on the lips, and the gloss effect does stay for a long amount of time, after which when you eat and drink it's gonna fade away, but it leaves that color intact, and it doesn't create that, you know, patchy thing when it kind of fades. It fades evenly, it doesn't fade in patches. That's what I meant to say. So yeah, it's a very nice formulation, very comfortable. Obviously it's a little bit sticky because it has like a little bit of glossy finish on top, but it's very comfortable, very long lasting. The colors are great. This has got to be my favorite formula from the entire brand. Okay, this is my favorite formula, and I use this a lot. I actually made my friend try the shade called Moody, and she really liked it. She's a person who doesn't like a lot of makeup. She wears a little bit of lipstick, a little bit of, you know, eyeliner, and that's pretty much it. She really liked this formula, and she said that she was gonna buy this. It's so good, you guys. If you are a person who loves makeup, or if you're a person who loves minimal makeup, you would definitely like this. And even if you're a person who is super into makeup like me, you would love this. So it's like such a great formulation, such good shade range, and I think you will actually find a color for yourself in this particular range. It's so good. Also guys, I've done a similar kind of a video for K-Beauty as well. I've tried, I've swatched, you know, and explained a little bit about all the formulations of lipsticks from the brand called K-Beauty. If you're interested in that, you can check that out. I'll leave a link to it in the description box below, or I'll just put a card up here or here. I know where it goes. So yeah, you can check that video out as well. If you want me to do any other lipstick you know, formulations from a particular brand, then like let me know in the comment section down below. I would love to do that. Those were all of my Maybelline lipsticks, all the popular ones, all of the lipsticks from the ranges that I own. I think I covered most of the ranges. I might have left out 1 or 2, but I think I covered most of it. I think this video is gonna be like really useful, because Maybelline is such a popular brand in India and like everywhere else. It's so affordable, it's so popular, and they give good quality products. So yeah, I think this must have been really useful for you guys. If you did find this useful, then please give this video a big thumbs up. You can see this, I've worked so much, like so hard on this video. My lips are damaged, so please take a moment, hit that like button, subscribe, and also if you have any suggestions for me, any questions for me, leave it in the comment section down below. I'll see you next time in another interesting video. Until then, it's take care, tata, bye bye from Janvi Balaji. Bye.